chicken and ricotta meatballs. So for the chicken and ricotta meatballs, we're going to make a lovely, simple, sun-dried tomato spicy marinara sauce to go with them. So I started with a couple of pounds of ground chicken. To this, I'm going to add salt and pepper, of course. Then we're going to add, of course, some parsley in there. Lots of cheese. A little ricotta. Or a lot. Ricotta, grated Parmigiano Reggiano. Some garlic. Oh, incidentally, we're going to cook these in the oven, so line a sheet pan with some parchment and get your oven nice and hot. 400, 425. You want the outside to be light and golden, and you want to just cook them through. Probably take about 20 minutes, depends on how large or small you roll your balls. I make the 7 balls of Christmas. This is a little nutmeg, by the way. I make the 7 balls of Christmas, and then I allow people to bring their own ball of choice. A little sprinkle of white pepper as well. Crack an egg. Now, mix this all together, but don't over-mix it. Drizzle a little olive oil in here, EVOO, to help it brown in the oven. Use a scoop, like a 2-ounce scoop. You want it to be a little bit bigger than a golf ball, because we're just gonna eat this with a chunk of garlic bread, like a big bowl of meatballs, big chunk of garlic bread. I cannot make any kind of toast or bread product without burning it. So I literally have a stunt toaster. If you watch my show, you know her name. Jeanette. Thank you. Jeanette. All right, so Jeanette, I'm gonna roll balls. Jeanette's gonna toast bread. When I make garlic bread, I toast the bread first, then douse it with the butter and top it with the cheese and toast it again so that it's extra crunchy and delicious. So she's gonna babysit the garlic bread. I'm gonna roll balls, and I'll meet you back here in a couple. Okay. Balls are in the oven, yay. But we're going to serve them up with a contrast. A zippy sun-dried tomato quick marinara. I've got an onion and some garlic cooking out in olive oil. That's been simmering for a while now. That's ready to start adding the extra layers to the sauce. But first, Jeanette brought back the charred bread. So, olive oil, EVOO, and melted butter that I've cooked up with a ton of garlic. I'm gonna slather the bread. And then Parmigiano Reggiano. Woo! Woo! And then look, this makes it so healthy, we're putting on something green. Some parsley. It's a vegetable. Jeanette! Now Jeanette's gonna go melt the cheese on the toast. Thank you, Jeanette. Jeanette! Okay, now for our super quick, super spicy, tangy sauce. To the onion and garlic with salt and pepper cooked out in the olive oil, we add a couple of fat squirts, ooh, new tube, of sun-dried tomato paste. Now that the paste is at work and ready to go, we're going to add a shot of wine, red wine, or the red vermouth, a little oregano, a little crushed red pepper flake, and crushed, whole, diced, whatever, Italian tomatoes. Pour that in there. And then let this cook out a little bit. Let the tomatoes break down. When we come back, we'll see Jeanette's bread. We'll retrieve the ricotta and chicken meatballs and let them roll around and play in the sauce. So dinner, basically, next. I wanted you to see how beautiful these come out. They're just lightly golden. These are our chicken and ricotta meatballs. We're going to toss the balls in the sauce. I really just wanted a big bowl of these beautiful chicken ricotta meatballs. Okay, Jeanette brought back beautifully toasted garlic bread.